here, man. It looks like here it's NBA Finals times and people getting fired.
Yeah, so the Indiana Pacers is basically baptized the Knicks. Everyone had the Knicks picked to win the series, and after the series loss, Coach Tom Thibodeau is fired because it looks like many people believe that he overused his players in the regular season and in the early rounds of the playoffs, so they did not have the energy to match Indiana, and Indiana basically fast braked them to death and wore them down and pulled off the upset to now be in the NBA Finals against OKC, which dismantled Anthony Edwards after many people thought the Michael Jordan rumors were true again. They got their butt kicked, and Shea proved that he is the MVP. Who do you got coming out of the NBA Finals and how many games co-hosts? And then what do you think about Tom Thibodeau being fired?
I mean, I got OKC winning this six. I mean, NBA definitely got to get their money. I mean, the way they gentlemen swept the Timberwolves in a way, the other one to get what the game seven, no game six. I think yeah,
What?
the Warriors. I mean the Warriors, the Pacers and the Knicks. How many games that win? That win. Let me
That was
see.
6.
Yeah, that went 6 games. So I mean, I want to see this series at least go six, hopefully seven. I mean,
I don't think it'll go 7.
you think it'll go seven?
I think 5 or 6. I think OKC, if they like really don't play down to their competition, because I feel like every team they beat is better than the Pacers. Like I would have,
Uh huh.
yeah, like I would choose the Wolves over the Pacers as well.
True that.
And so yeah, I think that the OKC is gonna win in 6 games because I think they can play 5, 6 games. I'm gonna go at 5, but I think that they can beat Indiana at their own game.
I mean, yeah, possibly. Yeah, possibly. I mean, but it really just depends on how it goes. Depends how they play. I mean, it looks like here. I mean, the past couple series, you've seen how the OKC's defense is. Yeah, whoever's the main ball handler, they're gonna send out Dort. Dort gonna guard them as soon as they pass the ball in. And then whoever's the second player, that second player usually, plays in a mid range game. They're gonna get blitzed as soon as they touch the ball. Everybody coming at them in different ways. So it's really gonna come down to what's called a Miles Turner. So I feel like it's gonna come down to Miles Turner, and it's gonna come down
Harkenstein or Chet
yeah,
or
Harkenstein.
J Dub.
Yeah, it's gonna come down to the
I
role
think it's gonna be
to
if
those
J Dub.
players.
If J Dub is playing anywhere near his normal capability, I think they smoke him.
Probably, I mean, it just depends on that, and also
So
depends on the injuries, like who gets injured.
let's go down the matchups. We got Halliburton versus Shea. Who's the better point guard?
I mean, it just depends on what you want.
They're like a mirror team. But Shea's the MVP. He's got way better stats. Shea's the better one.
I mean, shit,
He's also rated way higher in 2K.
true. I
So
give you
that's
that, but I mean it's just he just I mean he's like a free throw. He's always at the free throw line, so it's
it,
like I don't really know how really good he is. I mean, it's really a team thing they have going on. But I mean, with Halliburton, you see like Halliburton thing come on, like he can give you 16, but if he really wanted to do it, he'll turn it on and give you 40,
what
and he'll
what
do it without going through the free throw line.
what's Indiana shooting guard?
Shooting guard is what his name is what Neesmith,
Naismith
Naismith.
or Namehard?
What you got? You got you got Aaron Neesmith and you got Andre Nemhard.
Yeah, I think it's
Andre's
yeah.
the one with or the light skin one with the
Yeah.
braids, and Neesmith is the dark skin one, the one that
Yeah.
dropped the
Shot all the
shot
threes.
all the threes against the Knicks.
Naismith and Namhard.
I know they're gonna guard. Those are the people that you're mostly gonna be using to guard
What do you think
Shea.
Dort is better than Naismith?
Dort has been surprising me. That rainbow 3-point shot he
He's
been
been
doing.
rainbowing him in.
He's been rainbowing him in, but I feel like I mean, they may if you focusing more on defense, he's really not gonna.
Is J Dub better than Namehard? For sure.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, it just depends on what you get. You may get the J Dub from the Dallas Mavericks series. Remember we talked about that when like he was just horrible, and
That's
then
true.
also when he was against the Nuggets, he was horrible.
Is Chet better than Siakam?
No, mm-mm.
Taking Siakam?
I'm taking Siakam. I take Siakam over. I would take
That's
Siakam
the
over
first
Chat,
one.
just because Chat can't take a hit. Gets hit in the chest. He gonna crumble. He's too small.
Harkenstein versus Miles Turner.
That's a different one. It just depends on what kind of Miles Turner you get. If you get the Miles Turner that wants to be Steph Curry, then it's gonna be a real easy day. But
I think he's the next Carl Anthony Towns.
who exactly? And that's just nah. I need you to be down in the paint. I mean, I feel like I feel like if they spread them out, if I feel like if the big man on the Pacers spread out the big man on the OKC, and then like it be 1-on-1, and they both on two different sides, they can't be the Miles Turner and Siakam can't be on the same side. They gotta be on two different sides of the goal, two different sides of the court. Then if they can separate and get 1-on-1, I feel like if they get a 1-on-1 crossover game, 1-on-1 game, Pacers gonna win. Big man Pacers gonna win 1-on-1. If you go in the paint, then they gonna get ganged up. That's how I feel it's gonna happen.
Harkenstein's gonna be hitting his floater all day.
You think so? I mean, I don't think Harkenstein has a 1-on-1 game. I think Harkenstein has he gets in the game and he gets the ball in the mid post, does a floater. But if you
Catches alley oops.
catches a little alley oops. But if you pass on the ball like right, like
He does a
deep
little shimmy hook shot.
I give him that. That's it. He ain't got no cross. He ain't no handles like that.
And then we got Caruso. Is he better than TJ McConnell?
I don't even know if it'd be T.J. McConnell. It'd probably be the other dude that we showed you. The
Wallace.
That's Kissen Wallace.
Casey Wallace better than TJ McConnell?
Nah, Kissen Wallace.
But Caruso's the super sub.
Yeah, I give you that. I mean, I can give you that. He is a super sub. I mean,
They got anyone to
he
stop
did help
Obi
dismantle the New York
Toppin?
Knicks. Obi Toppin is a game changer. If Obi Toppin can be
He
like
could win his
Gordon,
matchup off the bench.
definitely. He moves around too much. I mean, he's more active. That's what I feel like this is different. Like with Rudy Gobert is a center that's just gonna stay in one spot. He's not gonna go to the 3-point line, so you don't got to worry about that. So he can stay right there, and then like whoever's coming from the other side, they know they're gonna have help because Hartenstein's gonna be waiting right there, and it really just depends on if Rudy Gobert gets in the way. But with the Pacers, Miles Turner gonna be far away from the basket. You gotta step out.
Thomas Bryant's gonna hit 5 threes.
Oh, I can see that happening in a game with Thomas Bryant. At least makes 2 or 3 games, man. Prize picks, underdogs. Make sure you basically hit the yes on that.
It's all gonna go off of game one. I think if OKC wins game one, they'll have the confidence and win game two. I think if they lose game one, they will win game two, but then they could be in trouble. And if they do win, it would be a 7-game series rather than the 5 or 6-game series. I think if they take care of business at home.
Exactly. They got to take care of business at home. That's something that New York Knicks couldn't do. You see where Tom Thibodeau's fired.
Get fired.
I mean, I knew he was gonna be fired because watching the New York Knicks. I mean, yeah, they got a good team. Like on paper, Bridges. You got OG. You got Cat. You got
Brunson.
We got Brunson. But you see how they play.
First player of the year, Jalen Brunson.
Exactly. We see how they play. Like Brunson has to be ball dominant. They really don't really run plays with Mikal Bridges like that. He may run around and shoot a 3, but he really ain't doing that much stuff. And OG, it really like you feel like you got him for defense and the cleanup.
I mean, yeah, basically, yeah. They don't really run anything for him, but
And then
it
the
seems
center
like,
problem.
and then it seems like that they that they're basically focused on Brunson, that he plays a little bit like Luka style, where it's just like the Brunson show.
Definitely.
And they're not really running plays for other people, and it seems like Brunson only passes if they like really double team him.
Exactly.
But I think he ran the team into the ground, and I think he also made terrible coaching decisions by letting Brunson be hounded and really worn down instead of having someone else bring up the ball.
Like McBride?
And have him run off screens.
Exactly.
They weren't pressing McBride like that, and he could bring the ball up just fine. Same thing with Mikal Bridges could bring the ball up, or Josh Hart. Any of those guys are on the court, they could bring the ball up instead of Brunson and completely avoid that ball pressure.
Exactly. You see how the Denver Nuggets did when Jamal Murray, they was pressing Jamal Murray, so like they passed it to him, he passed it to somebody else, and then like by the time Jamal Murray makes it back past half court, they pass it back to him. So then you got to run your half court game. I mean, it really just depends on if you got a half court game or not. I mean, with the Knicks, they saying that it is crazy how like Tom Thibodeau is one of the best coaches that the Knicks had in a long time. They just cut him and let him go.
Yeah, I mean they haven't been to the conference finals in 25 years, and you do that, you finally get that team to get to that far, and you still get fired.
And then you'll think that being the champion, the Boston Celtics, would like at least get you something. Like, oh yeah, we didn't win, but at least we beat the champion. We beat the Celtics. But I guess like
your rivals, but then you lost to your rival.
But then but everybody's just the East. Everybody's your rival.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the same time, it's like I guess the Heat, getting embarrassed, like getting beat in the last round. If you would have lost to the Cavs, they're the number 1 team. That probably would have been like, all right, you beat the Knicks. I mean, you beat the Celtics, and then you have to pay the number 1 Cavs. Yeah, you may keep your job, but you lost to the Pacers. You ranked higher than the Pacers. That really shouldn't have happened at all, even though it was some freak accidents. Like, who would have thought somebody makes that many threes at the end of the game?
Yeah, I mean, they basically gave that game away. If they don't give that game away, then it's, game 7.
Exactly.
Um,
But I mean, you see how like the Knicks are trying to do what the Warriors did back in the day, how they got rid of basically Mark Jackson and how like and they got Steve
Steve
Kerr
Kerr took over and
and
won.
like Nick Nurse got basically replaced Dwayne Casey in Toronto. I mean,
Yeah.
like you see that happens all the time. So I mean, maybe that would work. It is kind of scary. I wouldn't want to walk
Depends on
in.
who they get.
True, I want to walk into that as a coach because like make it break it. Like if you're trying to make it to the championship game, and what if I don't make it? Like
Well, and they caught a break getting to the Eastern Conference Finals this year. I don't know if they'll be that far again next year. I could see them easily losing in the second round
yeah,
if they get a bad matchup.
or if they get if the Celtics get healthy. Because I mean, oh yeah, I mean, but
Well,
with
so yeah, they'll still probably be down another
yeah,
year.
because Tatum's out, so it's really gonna be on what's the name. But I mean, it's a couple people that are
They
in
lost to
the
the Pacers twice. They lost to him last year too.
who,
The Knicks. They lost to him in the second round.
but people were hurt. People were hurt and injured. That was different. Like Brunson, I think Brunson got hurt at the end.
Oh yeah,
So I
and
mean,
Julius Randle was hurt.
and Julius Randle's always hurt.
Yeah,
So I mean, you had that scapegoat for that reason. But now I mean, they're saying like there's a couple coaches that may be in the running, like Mike Malone, Frank Vogel, or Mike
Budenholzer.
Budenholzer. So it really just depends on what kind of New York Knicks style team you're trying to see.
I think Mike Malone would be more of a player's coach. I think he knows how to manage talent, and I think he'll make them start using their bench. Because even though sometimes the Mike Malone bench isn't the greatest, he definitely always uses his bench in the regular season.
Mm-hmm.
Like even Denver in it's a new coach now, but in the
Oh, you trying to
playoffs
see Big
they would
Cat do
maybe
that?
shorten their roster, but in the regular season they definitely would play 8, 9, 10 guys.
But I mean, so basically you trying wait that is I mean, but that so you trying to see Joker. I mean, you trying to see Cat play the Joker role, but
I
like
feel
he
like
passes. He's gonna be distributing the ball and doing
I
all
feel
that
like
stuff.
he could do more of that. I feel like with his skill set, with his dexterity,
True.
that he could definitely run some Joker type plays where they're running like dribble handoffs, and he's like maybe deciding when he's passing it or when he's actually just turning and going or trying to score out of the post.
True. I
I
mean,
100% think he could do that. Yeah.
true. I mean, because he don't want to be on it. He don't want to be down low. He wants to be on always at the top of the key. So you might as well pass him the ball and pass it to everybody
Yeah,
else. Because Brunson's too small. He can like Brunson's too small. He can really see, Cat can see everything, see who's running around, and get you a better pass.
it makes him more than one dimensional.
True.
I think you could still have Brunson and Big Cat run pick and roll, pick and pop, but I think you can just add another wrinkle to your offense by having them run dribble handoffs. And the great thing is Brunson can sometimes take a break by standing in the corner. And still, if they, do the defense a certain way, he could still get a shot. But then you have other people like OG and Michael also running
True.
dribble handoffs with Cat, kind of like he does with Jamal Murray and Michael Porter and Aaron Gordon, and have them do the same stuff. I mean, they literally could do that. I think Mike Malone would be the perfect match.
Yeah, definitely.